In this video, we're going to explore what happens if you betray Morrigan and hand her over to the Templars during the quest, The Broken Circle in Dragon Age Origins. Keep watching to see what happens.
So, 'tis betrayal then. How very not surprising.
What's up, everyone? Big Dan here. I make videos about RPGs like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, so if you like old school BioWare games, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Out of all the characters in Dragon Age Origins, Morrigan has the strongest plot armor. Unlike most of your other companions, she cannot die during the main story, but there are a few different circumstances that will cause her to leave your party. If you spare Flemeth during Morrigan's personal quest, and then tell Morrigan that Flemeth is still alive, then she will leave.
And since you will not help me, you force me to act again. I must leave you now and deal with Flemeth myself.
She'll also leave if you refuse to carry out the dark ritual on the night prior to the final battle with the Archdemon. But did you know there's also a more obscure way to cause Morrigan to leave? You can turn her over to the Templars at the end of the Broken Circle. This option becomes available if you side with the Templars at the end of the quest, either deliberately by agreeing to Cullen's demand, or accidentally by failing to defeat Uldric before Irving is killed. When you speak with Gregor at the end of the quest, Morrigan will comment on the fall of the mages.
Accept my word as proof, sir. All the mages are dead. We no longer have to fear their dark powers.
And so the great circle of the Magi falls, for now. Mages are not so easily controlled, it appears.
Your companion speaks with great wisdom. The same thought crosses my mind often.
At this point, you will have the option to expose Morrigan as an apostate.
What?
It appears my secret is out.
That is a very serious accusation. Are you certain you wish to make it?
So, 'tis betrayal then. How very not surprising.
Then in the name of the Maker, I command you to come with us. You shall be placed into Templar custody until your fate is decided.
I think not. You have made your choice, Grey Warden. So be it. 'Tis not the last you'll hear from me.
Chasing her will have to wait. Thank you for informing us of her existence, Grey Warden. We will form the circle anew upon the remains of the old, and we will not make the same mistakes twice.
There are alternate versions of this scene where Morrigan shapeshifts into a different animal, such as a dog, before making her escape. But I'm not sure how many versions there are or what triggers each one. Maybe it's just randomized. This time she became a squirrel and scurried off. I find it funny how quickly Gregor gave up on tracking her. You can also choose to withdraw your accusation.
That is a very serious accusation. Are you certain you wish to make it?
'Tis a warning, then. Well played. Consider me chastised.
The Templars know of you now, Morrigan. We will come looking for you. I suggest you cooperate when we do.
I have no fear of you and your Templars. Do as you wish.
Morrigan will remain in your group, but you'll lose 8 points of approval with her. If you choose the second dialogue option, then Gregor is just confused.
Of course, you simply catch us at an awkward moment. Not to mention that this woman is a companion of yours. Why bring an apostate with you only to turn her in? It strikes me as odd.
'Tis odd indeed. Do you wish to be rid of me, Grey Warden? You might simply have said so.
And finishing with the third dialogue option gives you the same conversation as withdrawing your accusation. Strangely, you'll gain 12 points of approval with Morrigan in this scenario. From what I've read online, this encounter is bugged in the vanilla, unpatched version of Dragon Age Origins, making it so the option to say, Morrigan is an apostate mage, you know, doesn't appear. I checked the footage from my first playthrough of the game last fall, where I sided with the Templars, and indeed there were only 3 dialogue options. the option to expose Morrigan as an apostate was missing.
Mages are not so easily controlled, it appears.
Your companion speaks with great wisdom. The same thought crosses my mind often.
If you're playing Origins on PC, then you can download and install Qwinn's Ultimate DAO Fixpack, which restores a number of broken dialogue options, quests, and encounters to the game, including this one. If you decide to go ahead with the Betrayal, then Morrigan no longer remains in your party. Now you may be thinking, but what about the Dark Ritual? Well, funny you should ask. After speaking with Riordan before the final battle, when you go to retire for the night, you'll find that Morrigan has returned, and you'll have some unique dialogue with her during this exchange. Your 4 response options to her introduction are completely different from your options if she was still in your party.
I said that you and I were not yet done, and we are not. I have watched you, and now it is time we speak again. No one pays attention to animals. It was far too easy to sneak in here. I am not, yet I needed to come. I have not come to attack you. Were that the case, we would already be fighting. I said that you and I were not yet done, and we are not. I have watched you, and now it is time we speak again. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole.
Morrigan then proceeds to fill you in on the details of the Dark Ritual. If you refuse her request outright, then it's goodbye for good this time.
You are a fool. I will not stand by and watch you waste this opportunity. Die if you feel it is worthwhile, or be overshadowed. I care not. Is that so? Now you'll never have that chance. Fare you well, Grey Warden. Should you live past the morrow, seek me out at your own peril.
If you perform the ritual instead, then it will protect you from dying when you slay the Archdemon. However, Morrigan will not rejoin your party for the final battle. After this cutscene, she leaves your group permanently. Normally, she would still be in your party for the Battle of Denerim if you perform the ritual, only disappearing after the Archdemon is slain. If you don't want to perform the ritual yourself, you still have the option to convince either Alistair or Loghain to do it instead, depending on which one is in your party. And I've got to say, trying to convince Loghain to bang Morrigan was one of the funniest moments of the game for me.
And? What is my part? Why did the witch not come and speak to me of this herself? You're joking. You are joking, I hope. I see that you're not. I suppose I should not underestimate your capacity to take the bizarre approach when required. Just what is this ritual supposed to accomplish? Ah, that makes sense. I can see why you might think that important. What kind of magic is this? I've never heard of such a rite. Sounds like nothing the Circle has ever spoken of. I see, so simply do as I'm told by my superior Grey Warden. That is what you would have me do? Simply agree? Based on what you've told me? It's madness. If you wish me to do this thing, you must order me to do so. And I am bound to obey you. Truth be told, I've done far worse in the name of duty.
After Loghain is done sticking his loop in her hole, or whatever it was that Morrigan said,
The loop in your hole?
she will depart for the final time. You can track her down if you play the Witch Hunt DLC, otherwise you won't see Morrigan again until Dragon Age Inquisition. So there you have it. What happens if you betray Morrigan and give her to the Templars in Dragon Age Origins? If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more Dragon Age and RPG videos. Until next time, this has been Big Dan. I should go.